Grand Rising, wonderful souls, welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. If you are new to my channel, welcome in, it's good to have you here. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back, it's good to have you here. Let me see what wants to come out. What do we need to know, Spirit? Because I'm getting this something to do with structure and Archangel Uriel, as well as the violet flame and Archangel Amethyst. And Archangel Amethyst is one of the angels that guards the violet flame. I heard a secret. Guarding a secret. Guarding you from a secret. We have imprisonment in reverse. I feel like there are a lot of angels around someone at this time. They're helping you to sidestep some sort of calamity is what I'm hearing. A lot of protection. You've got community coming out as well. So like I said, you have a lot of people, energies, higher vibrational entities trying to keep you out of the grips of something here that isn't meant for you. It isn't part of your path. Tell me more about the imprisonment in reverse to the community. Okay, so we have a mature woman in reverse here. So we have an immature woman here that may be trying to set someone up to go to prison. There may be a community that was helping this person. They thought it was going to be very easy. You also have a main male coming out here. They thought it was going to be easy, or it was supposed to be easy. Something here was supposed to be easy. Do you want me to leave the community out? Yeah, okay. So I'm going to put these two out. You also have underneath courtship. And I just opened it to courthouse as well. So what is it that they were doing? How are they planning to do this? You've got judication in reverse and you've got mature man in reverse. You have somebody here who's very petty. You have the mature woman and the mature man both in reverse with judication. There's something here that they wanted gifted to them, or something here that they wanted signed over to them. High honor. I think they want to be labelled as being of high honour. Stealing the title from someone here. Stealing the title of high honour. And I'm hearing the song, Another One Bites the Dust. And another one down, and another one down, another one bites the dust. Hey, I'm gonna get you too, another one bites the dust. So it seems like if they're targeting someone in the collective, they may have done this to many people. Because this doesn't seem like it's their first rodeo at all. Tell me about the imprisonment in reverse, please. Thank you. We have the magician coming out. So you have all the tools that you need right now to sidestep this. You have the wit, you have the understanding, you have the heart, and you're going to have the support as well as what I'm getting here. You're going to have the support. Tell me about the community. One sec. Tell me about the community, please. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So we have a community, and I'm not sure if this is a community of people who, on this realm, in this 3D realm, are against or for you, because the 10 of Pentacles is talking about a legacy. It's talking about something shared between many, because just as the community card has many people standing outside a pub all looking very happy all together, you have somebody here, or you have a family here standing inside. So this is inside the pub. This is where everybody gets together and celebrates. But are they celebrating for you, or are they celebrating against you? Tell me about this. Tell me about this mature woman in reverse, please. Wands. You got the Ace of Wands here. Something's blocking this person. Something's stopping this person. Someone's stopping this person. Who is stopping this person? Because I feel like it might be the main male. Oh, we have quite a few cards that wanted to come out. Okay. So we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And that's the first card that came out, so that's the one that I'm going to put down. The Page of Pentacles is about opportunities. It's almost like it connects a little bit to the Fool card, an opportunity to start something anew. You do then have the Ace of Swords, and that Ace of Swords is in reverse, a lie, something that is a lie. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, a lack of wanting to invest in something here. Now, I'm putting down the Ace of Swords on top of the Magician card to the Empress. Someone here wants you to feel like this is futile, like you cannot get out of this. Once you are stuck in it, that is it. You're done for. This main male over here, I feel like it's a lost cause. Or this person feels like it's a lost cause. I'm putting down the Ace of Pentacles on community and the Ten of Pentacles. This is like a bad investment. Why a bad investment? Why a bad investment? Tell me about the mature woman to the Ace of Wands. Strength is coming out. Okay. And then you have the Four of Wands underneath. This person feels like they have a very strong foundation. They have a very strong case here. So they've been building something. They've been building something that you're not aware of. And I have a feeling that this community, there are people within this community that are not going to invest in what this person is doing. But then there are others that are not going to invest in you. So it's like it's a mixed batch of people. But this mature woman, this very petty feminine energy, feels like they have a strong case to kind of sidestep something and allow you to take their place, or allow you to be folded up in this. Why did I hear the words folded up in this? I'm going to put the Strength card down, okay? Being very creative with this. This children could be involved also. And then the Four of Wands, looking at stability. Okay. So this feminine energy is also focusing on trying to take down the main male, who could be the actual magician. This could be someone's divine counterpart. It could be a kindred spirit, because this main male, the number one for magician, is ignoring all of these women, or ignoring this entire community. There's so many people here, and this person has turned something down or turned their head away. They're not interested. They're not helping out. You've got the Queen of Cups and you've got the King of Wands here. The Queen of Cups is giving me like maternal energy. Someone wanting to come in and give advice, but with the Ace of Swords there in reverse, this is either the wrong advice, this is a lie, or it's the energy of trying to get you to realize that you can't do this or you can't do something. And then you have the King of Wands, so it's a very forcible energy, a very motivated, ambitious, fiery energy coming through. I'm going to close my window because it's getting a bit chilly in here. 1 second. Let me just close that up. There we go. Now, where would you like me to go? Really? Okay, let's have a look over here. Spreading of conditions, influence and impact is coming out. You also have daring, adventure and excitement. And it's in reverse. I feel like there is somebody who's going to be sent in from the community to try and place fear in you, or try to remove any ambition that you may have. There seems to be, I don't know if this is like a court case coming forward. There is definitely something coming forward where you're going to be made to feel overwhelmed. This is what they're trying to do. And someone coming in is either working with this feminine energy, this toxic feminine energy, or they're from the community and they want to kind of like place doubt in your mind. And it's because of this main male. It's because of this main male, this magician, who I feel like is going to be sticking up for you. Aggressor, tracker and hunter has come out. Yeah, whoever it is that comes forward is the perpetrator. You have flaws, contradiction and mistake, but it's in reverse. So whoever it is that does come forward is going to be playing at a mask. They're going to be wearing a mask and playing a character. Okay, they're not actually going to be sad or sorry or concerned in any way, shape or form, but they are going to pretend that they are. You also have here bitterness, grudge, and refusal to let go in reverse. So this is coming out as the main male. This magician is moving away from a very hostile environment. Moving away from a hostile environment. And it says here, renunciation, offering, and letting go. And this, it seems like this feminine energy, this toxic feminine energy does not want to let go. And if anything, they are holding on even tighter. But I heard they want to frame someone here. You've got the Nine of Swords and you've also got the Tower. Whatever it is that comes forward may come forward as a shock to someone here. May come forward as a massive shock. You have the World coming out and you have the Tower coming out as well. So this is something that may rock someone's world. Okay, this came out in my last reading about having to go to court for something. There's somebody in the community, or there's a family connection in the community that is going to either take the stand or they're going to stick up for this toxic feminine in some way. And this is going to come as a massive shock, like a massive shock. I want to put this one down as well. I want to put the World down in reverse. So this is something that I feel like whoever this is, when you realise who it is, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, you're still holding a grudge because I walked away, or because he doesn't want you, or because whatever. You're still acting this petty. Wow. There's something here of it, like kind of like sinking in and going, oh my gosh, this person has wasted their life watching me rather than just getting on with their life. Anything else, please? Thank you. The Moon is coming out. Okay, this person seems to be very unstable. They are definitely holding a grudge. And I think they're annoyed that this masculine seems to have walked away in a very classy way or in a very graceful way without causing drama, without causing conflict, with the bitterness, grudge, and refusal to let go being in reverse. There seems to be... the community seem to be quite accepting of this masculine just moving away and going, I don't think that I should be involved, or I don't think that I should be in a relationship with this feminine, or I don't think that I should be part of this anymore. They seem to be really accepting of this, but this person is still trying to set you up. This feminine energy is still trying to set you up. Page of Swords has come out here. You do have this masculine watching you. They are watching you and trying to learn something here. The High Priestess is coming out. You also have the Ten of Pentacles. So it seems like they are watching to see whether or not you have met a new community of people. I feel like this magician wants to come in and support you in some way. Who is the magician to the collective? Knight of Cups come out. Somebody who may be a love interest or someone who wants to be a love interest. I am putting this card down over the Tower, but it's also over the tracker, the aggressor, tracker, and provider. So this person may be very forward with wanting to ask you out. They may be very forward with this. Is this something that is appropriate for this time? Up for yes, down for no, please. Yeah, not really. You have the Hermit coming out here. We also have the Five of Swords. I feel like this this main male, as much as they may have, you know, a purer heart than whoever it was that they were dating or in a relationship with, it seems like they're going out of their way to just make it's not even just make their ex uncomfortable or jealous, but that shouldn't be the reason why you are chatting someone up or flirting with someone, because you want to make the last person you were with feel like crap. That's sucky, right? And we have the Five of Swords coming out here, so this is an argument, and you know the person at the front in green is actually holding 3 swords, so they're holding wounds, they're holding loss, they're holding pain, and they are trying to hide that as being anger, as being the righteous one. We have the Hermit in reverse, which is acting from wounds of maybe even over-analysing. Someone here is over-analysing something or ignoring this. There's a community here who is ignoring what? They're ignoring this person's past mistakes. So you have a toxic feminine here who has been involved in something illegal because the whole community is finding out about this, and they're accepting this and going, that's fine, it's okay. Queen of Pentacles, as long as we still get money coming in, we're okay. You have a main male here who may be watching to see how successful you are, how they can come in and help you out, because someone here is about to be served. Someone is going to be contacted by a court system, by a government body, by whoever, with them being told, actually, you are being served for fraud, or you are being served for this or that, and you need to come in. You need to get yourself a lawyer. You need to lawyer up, man. I'm going to get a different deck out. Ten of Rods is coming out to the Page of Rods. The Ten of Rods in reverse is like a massive burden that is quite difficult to remove. And I feel like more than anything, while this is going on, you have a main male. It's in the upright, so it can be a divine masculine, not a distorted masculine. Take it as it resonates. Who may be adding a little bit of, it's almost like stress to already a stressful situation, because it's not really appropriate to be trying to, you know, chat someone up in the collective while they're going through this. Either you offer your help because it's a good thing to do, or you don't offer it at all. Don't offer it because you think that you may get something else from that person. That's like buying someone a drink in a bar and then expecting to take them home afterwards and sleep with them just because you bought them a drink. You know, somebody's dignity should not have a price on it. But the Ten of Rods coming out in reverse is like a continuous issue of some sort. And the way that I'm looking at these cards, we have, I don't know if this main male is a lawyer or an attorney themselves. There's something inappropriate about them. Because I keep getting that word, they're just inappropriate. There's something very inappropriate about them. Tell me about this. Why do I keep getting that? We have the Fool. You may want to change your lawyer. You may, when this first drops, want to change the person who is representing you, because this one, I don't know, there's something maybe a little bit sleazy or a little bit creepy or a little bit disrespectful. Like, because if someone says no or they set a boundary, that's the boundary. You respect it. You don't keep pushing. You don't keep pushing until you get a yes. You respect the no. We have the Eight of Cups coming out in reverse. Okay. This is something that this toxic feminine has been building for a very long time. And I feel like there is some sort of jealousy going on here. I don't know how well you know this person, but they have a bone to pick with you, which is why they're trying to set you up. This is not, as much as they do this to other people, I feel like this time it's personal. This time it's personal. Because you blocked something for them. They feel like you blocked something for them, or you took something away from them. We have the Three of Rods coming out. So the Three of Wands in reverse is the lack of expansion, the lack of growth, the lack of moving forward with something. I do think that an entire community really benefited from this toxic feminine and this masculine staying together and doing something for the community. And I don't think that what they did was legal. But the community, a lot of the people in the community kind of turned a blind eye, which is why you look at this this card here where they're all standing outside the pub. You can see 5 people. There's going to be a lot more people in there, but you're only seeing the 5 I think that it's the most important to. And then here, how many people have we got here? You got 4 and then the dog, so another 5 people more or less. So there may be 5 people or more that benefit from keeping something quiet from the law. And if it is shown to the law, it is shown to be that you were the one that created something here, or you were the one that instigated something here, that it had nothing to do with them. But the Ten of Cups in reverse. There's discord in a family though. I feel there's discord in a family in that there are certain people who do not think it's right what this feminine and masculine were doing together, because I don't feel like they were separate. They may be separate now, but I don't feel like they were separate when they were doing what they were doing. This main male, he is like a lawyer or a doctor or a policeman or a military man. There's something here about like law and order. The High Priestess is coming out, and then you have the Ten of Cups. I feel like a wider audience or a wider community looks at this couple like they are the life goals. They are the couple goals, you know. The Devil's coming out in reverse. Okay. This person wants you to heal them or help them. Yeah, you've got the High Priestess coming out again. We have the Moon coming out here. Responsibility, a lot of responsibility coming through. You need you're going to need a different lawyer or a different attorney or a different government body official, because the one that you get is going to be connected to this. They're going to be connected to this. Look, we've got the Tower coming out. And like I said, this has been planned for a very long time. It's really personal. Someone's got their feelings mixed up in this. Why? It's got to do with this masculine. You have the Hermit in reverse, and you have the Knight of Swords in reverse. So the Hermit coming out is almost like the lack of looking within. Someone here, this community of people who are backing up this toxic feminine are doing so because it's very surface level, that whatever this masculine has been doing with the feminine in your name, or signing your name, your likeness, AI pictures, cropping people out of pictures and putting other things in there. It's like it was a backup for something here. But the people that knew in this community didn't mind. They didn't mind. They literally did not mind, simply because with the Queen of Pentacles coming out, they were bringing money in. They were doing something with these pictures. They were doing something with your likeness, and they were bringing money in. And that was all good until, you know, the Hermit being in reverse, this is looking without rather than looking within. This is all surface level. They were getting presents. They were getting their cut. The Knight of Swords in reverse, so they kept their mouth shut. They stayed quiet. They stayed quiet about this. Another imprisonment. Forgery. There's forgery. It's not just fraud, it's forgery. Page of Swords is in reverse. They turned a massive blind eye here. They turned a blind eye to their own responsibility. Page of Rods is coming out. There's a lot going on with children. What is going on with children? What is going on with children? The Two of Swords, they're trying to hide this. They're trying to hide something they were doing with children. And they may be trying to set you up to say that you're a predator or something. You know that. Seven of Rods. This is coming from this mature woman. Six of Swords. Yeah, they're trying to get themselves out of trouble, because I feel like there is human moving about going on here, or children moving about going on here, and that they were making a lot of money from doing so. This is some nefarious energy that I do not want to be in, but they are definitely going to try and place you at the center and say you are the predator. You are the one that put all of this together. That's crazy. That is crazy. Seven of Pentacles to the Hierophant. Yeah, they want like a quick ruling, and they feel like they've got like an airtight, like not just alibi but case, which is all a lie. I'm telling you, it's all a lie. With the Ace of Swords being here in reverse, it's all a flipping lie. Having the Magician there, they feel like they have all the resources they need to create what it is that they want. That's crazy. Okay. They're going to try and rush something. What are they going to try and rush here when it comes to some sort of ruling? Nine of Swords is coming out here. The Nine of Swords, something's going to come in very stressful. Tell me about the Two of Swords, please. What do we need to know about this when it comes to clarity? Thank you. Three of Cups. Okay, so this masculine, this magician energy moving away from them, I feel like this person is doing so because they're going to go to prison. They're literally go. I feel like everyone here is like, you go to prison, you go to prison, you all go to prison. They're all going to prison. They just don't know this yet. I do feel like the rats are slowly jumping off of the ship, almost like when you watch Titanic and the old school Titanic, when Jack's going down under the, going to like the lower sections, and it's filling up with water because he's got to find Rose, and you see all of the rats just running in one direction, and like, if you see that, you know that ish is about to go down, right? I feel like this masculine energy is like one of the rats trying to jump off the ship before it completely goes down. That's why they're it's like a turncoat. This person is jumping from one side to the other to try and come in and support you, try and be the one that's going to fight for you. No, that's a lie, that's a lie. But you're involved, bro, you're involved. You've got the Three of Wands coming out here. So expanding, and you've also got the Six of Pentacles. This person wants to come in and help you either with resources, with advice. Like, seriously, that's crazy. The Lovers is coming out to the Chariot. So this person is the one that's rushing in. That's why they're being inappropriate. That is why they're being inappropriate. Because if this person is someone that's supposed to be coming in and giving you advice in a professional manner, why are you coming and asking if we can go for dinner? Why are you bringing a bunch of roses? Why are you putting perfume on and like showing your cleavage? No, you're supposed to be an advisor, or you're supposed to be an attorney, or whatever that is. It's because you have a stake in what happens here. You have a stake in what happens here. The Chariot to the Three of Swords. This person rushing in to like tell you their life stories and their woes. That's wild. The Hermit's coming out to the Three of Swords. So yeah, this person really wants you to look within. They want you to be able to look within. And then you have the Seven of Swords here in reverse. And understand this truth. And they want to be the one to tell you, is what I'm getting. At some point, they want to be the one to let you know. This is crazy. Oh my goodness. The Hierophant's coming out in reverse. They're expanding on something here. Because we have the Hierophant in the upright. We then have the Three of Wands. And then we have the Hierophant in the reverse. I feel like someone's going to get onto the stand. And they're going to give some sort of evidence. Or they're going to give their witness statement. Or their character statement on you or whoever. And it's not going to go the way they thought it would. Because right now, we have this mature like woman, this toxic energy coming through that is very cocky, is very kind of sure-footed that this is going to go down a certain way, that you are going to prison. They've you know, checked, they've crossed all they've dotted all the I's and crossed all the T's. They've checked all of the loopholes. And whatever videos or images that they've got, I'm hearing they've got like stock, why do I keep hearing stop motion? Like the images that they've got, that they've generated, whatever they've done, that they look really real. And if this main male is not an attorney, this person has connections in the police force, in the court system, in to attorneys, whatever that may be. And they've had those images looked at by other professionals. They've had them looked at and they've passed. They're like, oh, they've passed, it's fine. They don't realise that people are going to get up onto this. They're going to get up on the stand. They're going to say things that contradict the images that they show, the videos that they show, the things that they are bringing in as evidence. And day by day, this toxic feminine's like courage and like confidence in the fact that they're going to dupe the entire, I don't know, the court system is going to slowly wither away and wither away until fear and doubt is left. Serious. You've got the Queen of Pentacles coming out. You've got the Emperor. They have got, there's a lot here that they're going to owe someone. There's a lot that they're going to owe someone here. This is not just prison time. This is like paying emotional damage. This is paying emotional damage and more. And more. And more. And not just to you, but to the family of victims. I'm going to put the Emperor down here as well. Because this was a business. This was an entire business. You have the Seven of Pentacles. A lot of people here who were made to make snap decisions. I feel like this person's going to push you to make a snap decision on something here. Why? What's the snap decision about? The Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is about learning something here. I honestly feel like the judge is going to make a snap decision after hearing and seeing something. Page of Cups. And realizing that it's either petty. They're going to realize. It's going to dawn on not just the judge, but the jury. There's going to be a jury. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. You've got the Eight of Pentacles. Because these people are so deluded in their own grandeur of ego that they honestly feel like they've done such a good job with whatever it is that they have doctored or forged, whatever it is that they've been messing with on photo, I don't know, on photo editor or Photoshop or whatever, that they're not realizing that they want people to invest in something that they aren't qualified. It's not like they've gone to somebody who is really, really good at editing things and making it look deep fake, right? So they've probably gone and done it themselves, or gone to somebody that's a lot cheaper and gone, no, that's deep fake, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Not realizing they're going to have people come in and actually look at these videos and be like, we need to check something. And bring in their own experts and be like, that's deep fake. That's not real. That's literally not real. Now, but that's not real, but that child is real. What's going on here? That's going to blow open an investigation that I feel is already happening towards this toxic feminine and this masculine. That's crazy. So go ahead and do what you want to do, because it's almost like they're creating a trap for themselves. They're creating a trap for themselves. That's crazy. My goodness. I heard how the mighty will fall. How the mighty will fall. You've got the Six of Pentacles here, and you also have the Nine of Swords. So right now, they are not too worried about the things that they have taken and the things that they have done. Any advice, please, before I go? Anything we need to know before I go, please and thank you, thank you. So we have here the Hanged One in reverse, getting stronger in oneself after a lot of deliberating and delaying in your life. So there's a lot of obstacles that have been removed now. You have Six of Wands, a letter of news coming, and victory. Know that if you are already going through a court case, you are going to come out victorious. If you haven't started a court case yet, you are still going to come out on the other side with your name cleared, completely cleared. If this really resonates for you, ensure that you are speaking to someone who is a qualified lawyer, attorney, or someone who's professional in that area, because I don't claim to be. These are just messages that are coming through. We also have here the Three of Pentacles. Improvements underway, but delays around it. Renowned, glory, and place of worship is upside down. Okay. And one more, please. One more. Thank you. That's way too many. Six of Swords. Boat or over water travel. I was going to say boat over troubled water. Turning boat out of troubled waters into clear waters. So we've had a lot of sixes and nines. 6, 9, and 3. 3, 6, 9. Someone may want to listen to 3, 6, 9. I think that is like the heart vibration frequency. Look, another 6 and another 9. Shut the front door. Shut up. Oh my gosh. We have here the Six of Pentacles, raising money or salary, and it's in reverse. And then you have the Nine of Cups. improvements underway, feeling smug or pleased. So right now they're feeling really smug and pleased by what they see as like this perfectly orchestrated plan to sabotage you, to ambush you, to have you put in prison. And they've been working on this for a very long time. This isn't just like something they thought they cooked up a month ago. I had years. They've been doing something for years. They've been using your name or your face or something for years. And this is like supposed to be like the chef's kiss, the end part of it. And I don't know why someone has turned this personal on you. Queen of Cups. This is a Queen of Cups. This person with work and paid work, 8 of Pentacles. They couldn't manipulate you, or they couldn't get to you. So I don't know if this is like a plan to move you about, if that makes sense. People moving about. I think you know what I mean, right? Human. There's a lot of traffic outside. I'm only saying it like that because I don't really want YouTube to pick up on the algorithm and get me in trouble and so on and so forth. I don't know if they tried doing that and they failed. And they told people that they could and they could not. So now it's become this personal thing of, well, we're going to put everything around this person because they're too protected for us to be able to kidnap them. So instead we'll do this, and then we'll exit out. We'll go off into the distance with all of our monies and all our jewels and all our things, and that person can take the brunt of it. That's not how it works. Karma does not need to know your address to serve you. And we have here with death, and it's in reverse. And we've got 9 of Swords. What is it with the 369, 369, 369? Death of situation endings and new beginnings. So they honestly feel like they're going to be riding off into the sunset. This toxic feminine is Delulu, is absolute. She took a massive bite of that Delulu pie. Complete. 9 of Swords, tears and frustrations, letting go of emotions, and it's upside down. This person is like, no, we're fine. We're good. This is airtight. So-and-so from the collective is going down. And you have here again 8 of Pentacles. They don't realise it's not going to work. It's not going to work. You've got the Knight of Swords coming out. Important matter is definitely coming through. And childhood memories. This is someone that you know from your childhood. This is someone that you know. That's crazy. This Queen of Cups. They are the Queen of Cups. They're either a mother figure, a grandmother figure, or it's just somebody that is seen as like Oma or, you know, grandma. I don't know. They have this energy that people trust them. They've built up such a facade. Oh my goodness. Right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already knew. I hope that did. If you are new to my channel and this resonated, I would love you to hit on the like, the subscribe, and on the notification bell so you can see more of my content. And if you are a returning subscriber, soul family, hearts, kisses. I love you guys. Stay safe. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.